On August 22, 2023, there were reports claiming that a Chinese Type 093 nuclear submarine had an accident in the Taiwan Strait, resulting in the loss of all crew members on board. This information was initially shared by American naval submarine expert Sutton on his personal social media account. Sutton stated that he had obtained this information from reliable sources and that the Type 093 nuclear submarine had encountered an accident during a routine patrol mission. In response to this, the Chinese Ministry of National Defense issued a statement on August 31, describing the incident as pure rumor. They also urged the public to pay attention to authoritative information and not be misled. However, based on past experiences, when the Chinese government officially denies an incident, it often signifies acknowledgement. Chinese submarine accidents are not without precedent. The well-known 361 submarine accident occurred on April 16, 2003, when a Ming-class submarine had a significant mishap near the Nanshan Islands at the junction of the Bohai Sea and Yellow Sea. The 361 submarine belonged to China's domestically produced Type 035 conventional powered submarine. It is known as the Ming class and is derived from the Soviet 633 class design. The main design work was completed by the Wuhan Ship Design Institute, located in Wuhan, Hubei, China, in the 1970s. The Type 035 submarines have been retrofitted with improved diesel-electric engines, streamlined hulls to reduce resistance, and possess faster underwater speeds. China has built at least 21 or more Type 035 submarines, with some of them being transferred to Southeast Asian countries. The Ming-class submarines rely on diesel engines and batteries for propulsion. On the day of the accident involving the 361 submarine, as is customary, it surfaced to periscope depth when its battery power was depleted. It extended its periscope and snorkel above the sea surface to initiate routine charging operations. However, unexpectedly, the snorkel closed while the diesel engine was running, and the diesel engine continued to consume a significant amount of oxygen. At this point, the submarine was isolated from the outside world, and it was depleting the oxygen inside the submarine. Within a short span of 2 minutes, all the oxygen inside the submarine was consumed, leading to the tragic suffocation and loss of all 70 crew members. The incident remained unnoticed until a fishing boat passed by the area near the Nanshan Islands at the junction of the Bohai Sea and Yellow Sea, where the submarine was found floating in place. This raised concerns among the fishermen who promptly reported the incident to the People's Liberation Army Navy base. It was only 10 days after the accident that the Chinese military learned of the situation from the fishermen. Even then, rescue personnel needed official approval to enter the submarine's compartment. So, what could have happened to this Type 093 nuclear submarine? Here are some possible scenarios. 1. Technical malfunction. The Type 093 nuclear submarine is a complex weapon system, and technical malfunctions are always a possibility. For instance, the submarine's nuclear reactor could have experienced a core meltdown, leading to a loss of power. Alternatively, there could have been a failure in the submarine's communication system, causing it to lose contact with the outside world. 2. Lack of official records. Due to poor official records from the Chinese government, there is a lack of transparency regarding the incident. This has led to speculation and the deployment of special reconnaissance aircraft, such as the WC-135 Constant Phoenix, from Southeast Asian waters to gather information about what might be hidden in the area. Four. Satellite observations in the South China Sea. Suspicion is raised by commercial satellites over the South China Sea, which show numerous vessels, including tugboats, operating in the vicinity. This increased activity could be related to the submarine incident or other military activities. The Type 093 Shan-class nuclear-powered attack submarine is China's second-generation nuclear-powered attack submarine, and its development process has been shrouded in secrecy. The first Type 093 was initiated in 1998, and sea trials began around 2003, coincidentally the same year as the 361 submarine accident. Estimated basic data for the Type 093 nuclear submarine include a length of 103 meters, a width of 10.5 meters, a surface displacement of around 5,300 tons, a maximum diving depth of approximately 300 meters, and a crew of about 90 personnel. In terms of armament, the Type 093 nuclear submarine is equipped with 6 533mm torpedo tubes and can carry torpedoes, including wire-guided torpedoes, as well as YJ-82 anti-ship missiles fired from underwater. Its performance is believed to have reached a level comparable to Western attack submarines, making it a formidable force. However, due to the challenging development process and technological shortcomings of the Type 093, it is speculated that China may have received technical assistance from Russia during the manufacturing process, enabling it to achieve relative performance comparable to the Soviet Victor III-class nuclear submarines built in the mid-1970s. In light of the 361 submarine accident, the Chinese military attributed the cause of the submarine's mishap to improper command and control. In fact, this incident was the first of its kind for this type and its prototype. Therefore, human error could also be a significant factor in the Type 093 nuclear submarine's accident. For instance, the submarine's operators may have made mistakes during the underwater voyage, leading to the accident. This brings us to the U.S. military's role. SOSUS, Sound Surveillance System, is an underwater acoustic monitoring system developed by the United States during the Cold War. It collects sound and magnetic data emitted by submarines through underwater cables and listening devices deployed on the ocean floor worldwide. Despite more than 6 decades since the Cold War, the U.S. military still maintains 3 SOSUS arrays. One of these extends from the Aleutian Islands through the Ryukyu Islands, with an extension to the Philippine Sea through the Miyako Strait and Taiwan. This system continues to play a crucial role in monitoring submarine activities and maintaining maritime security. Let's compare the sizes of the previously lost exploration submersible Titanic and the Type 093 submarine. The Titanic submersible, used for exploring the wreck of the RMS Titanic, is relatively small, about the size of a compact car. In contrast, the Type 093 nuclear submarine is significantly larger, with a length of about 103 meters, 338 feet, and a width of 10.5 meters, 34 feet. It's worth noting that the Titanic submersible was used for underwater exploration at depths of thousands of feet, and even it could be detected by the U.S. Navy. This underscores the impressive capabilities of naval detection technology. Currently, without any additional evidence from the U.S. military or other sources, we cannot directly or indirectly confirm whether the Type 093 nuclear submarine has indeed experienced an accident. While the statement from the Chinese Ministry of National Defense appears to deny the incident, the possibility cannot be entirely ruled out. One potential scenario is that the Type 093 nuclear submarine may have been targeted or accidentally hit by an adversary. While this possibility is less likely, it cannot be entirely dismissed. This is especially relevant as the Taiwanese Navy is actively testing and developing the IDS Hai-Shi, which could have capabilities that could impact the situation in the Taiwan Strait significantly. Feel free to discuss further in the comments section. That concludes today's program, and for those who enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.